So here is the oncoming contender, Michel Pereira. This guy's gonna retire with probably 60 pro fights. And of late, all he does is win.
He has been doing a tremendous job. You know, for a long time, Michel Pereira was one of those guys that was super exciting, but he was a bit reckless, and he would almost sabotage himself. Now he doesn't do that anymore. Now he's a little more locked in. All he's doing is winning. He's a great striker, he's a great grappler, and he is massive for the weight class. He really is a problem now at 185.
And when you talk about his progression, look no further than the fact that the company gave him a main event against Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Michel Pereira doing big things in the octagon. All right, here's the one-eyed bandit, the marauder, Sharabutdin Magomedov. What a rise to UFC relevancy it was for him. And when you see him stylistically, it's easy to see why.
You know, Sharabutdin is different, to say the least, right? He's a different guy inside and outside the octagon. But I believe that because he's so different, he causes guys issues with his striking. You know, so many talk about the Dagestan wrestling. He said, now you will see Dagestan striking. He has shown time and time again that striking is as elite as anyone inside the UFC. Let's see if he can use that striking tonight to get a dub.
All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michel Pereira! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Sharabutdin Magomedov!
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. From International Fight Week to championship fights all across the board, you come to T-Mobile.
All right, early round one action, and sometimes at the highest levels, this is the way it plays out, a little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, yeah, because you got to be very calculated whenever you're fighting someone that matches you at every step of mixed martial arts. Let's see how it plays out.
Man, it's like a red flamethrower coming at you. A lot of speed with which Magomedov throws.
Yeah, and he's in and out, side to side. He's always bouncing. I love the style of Sharabutdin.
Oh, he cut a nasty cut on his lip. That one bears watching. Feints with a right punch. His corner's calling for those feints. Nice job by Sharabutdin. Oh, beautiful hip rotation there as he lands the question mark kick. shades of Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Just over 2 minutes now to go. He's going after the head. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, nice job with the slip and dip there.
I mean, I love that. I love his ability to see punches coming in his direction and just slightly move to get his head off the center line.
Under a minute to go in the round. Sharp bullet gets touched by that kick to the body. Folks, you see he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready, good.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, his corner's getting frustrated now. He just got touched with that lead hook to the head again.
That was a beautiful shot. You know, it comes at him so fast. At times, it's very...
Good job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it coming high.
On the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed me.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Oh, and there it is. DC Damas saw that one coming a mile away.
DC, I like that one. I really, really like that one because I got it right, and it makes me feel like a genius, John, when you give me credit.
Well, just because you have a great training camp or a great warm-up doesn't mean it's going to translate in the octagon. His kickboxing has never looked good.
It doesn't, right, Jay? But when it does, you get this. A young man who's fighting at the highest level.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. Good takedown defense. 30 seconds to go. Bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intention.
Stop!
We got to fight through 10. All right, so what a round it was for him. Multiple knockdowns. When we sat down with him on Thursday, he said, when I touch guys in this division, they go down, and he proved prophetic. That's exactly what happened in the previous round.
The guy has lightning in his hands. Every time he is landing, he is putting his opponent on his butt over and over, knocking him down. He has not found the finish, but he needs to stay patient, find the perfect shot, hit him with that kill shot. You get that kill shot off, and there will be no more getting up.
You good? Good. Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5 for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship. Man, his sidekick is just killing. You saw huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Wow, hurt but still firing back. All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to...
What a huge head kick. And now he's got it.
Back to his feet. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience...
Just like that, that'll do it, and still! Yes, he did it! Your undisputed middleweight champion of the world!
Unbelievable, John Anik. This guy is a superstar. And once again, he proves he is also the best in the world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 34 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sharabutdin Magomedov.
All right, so off the record, you'd like the champion to get it done tonight, and that is how it played out, and still UFC middleweight champion. Congratulations are in order.
It makes you feel like you know what you're talking about, when in reality you don't. But this guy makes me feel like a professional because it's hard to bet against him. Congratulations once again, champ.
Too humble, champ. Just too humble.